Congressman Debbie Wasserman-Schultz was on Meet the Press the other day, and she said that the Republican Party has no reason to criticize the Obama administration over the BP oil spill. What do you have to say about that, Donna?
Well, what I criticize about it is that BP was one of the biggest contributors, the largest contribution, I believe $1 million to the Obama administration. Rahm Emanuel, I believe, lived in an apartment that belonged to a lobbyist whose principal client was BP. I believe he lived there rent-free. And as a builder, that sometimes it takes up to 6 months to get a building permit for a simple residential building, and yet BP was able to secure a permit from the MMS in 30 days without the proper safety plan, and now the Obama administration doesn't know if this person was fired or if she quit. So I think that there is some accountability there for the Obama administration, but I think what bothers me the most is that the Obama administration dragged its feet with this crisis. The Obama administration chose not to allow the skimmers to come in, the boats to suck the oil up off the water, because in the words of Rahm Emanuel, no good crisis should go to waste. And I guess they figured if some oil would get to shore and they could show us those pictures of the oily pelicans enough, that we would all want to pass some type of cap and trade and some other legislation and regulation. So I believe that they allowed this crisis to perpetuate itself rather than allowing the super tankers that had more than ample capacity to pick the oil up off the water to do this. Well, I think this is a typical example of the liberals. Liberals they're all fine at criticizing a conservative position, but they're very militant about getting their position established or heard. And when they act with militants, they're very tight-lipped about it. So obviously this is the lack of intolerance, and this is always my problem with the liberals, is that they're only tolerant if you walk in lockstep with their philosophy.
Now, you recently had a debate in District 20. How do you think your opponents did as far as answering the questions and how they answered the questions?
Well, I speak for myself in that I try to be as concise and as well informed in all of the subjects, and my opponents, I think that they're going to have to polish up on their on all of their facts.